Hello, I'm Dario with the DRV Institute of Management, and tonight I have a guest here all the way from Chicago. Welcome, Erica.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, I have a few questions for you. One of them is, what type of business are you in?
Yes. So I'm in the field of early childhood. I'm a director for a preschool, a private preschool in Chicago. I work with ages from 6 weeks until 5 years of age. And yeah, I work in a school setting.
Okay, and do you deal with food safety?
Yes. So we practice food safety inside of the schools. Whoever is handling the foods, we serve children. We have a catering company that brings us our food. So we have to make sure we're properly managing, handing out food, and knowing safety protocols.
Okay, and why did you go into that business?
I've always loved working with kids. I started my study field in psychology and I attended Capella University, and I am a graduate with a bachelor's in psychology and an associate's in early childhood arts.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
so I've always loved working with kids. I've always loved working with people. Yes.
Yep. So you are doing the right thing because helping children at that early age is basically creating the future. Some of them will be our future leaders down the road. That's how life works.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
In terms of food safety, did you have to get a food manager certification before, or how did it go?
Yes. So anybody who technically deals, with serving food, or if you are a director or anybody who has to take that, leadership role inside of a school, you must have your food handler certificate. Specifically for myself, a manager certificate, so that, if DCFS or we have any like licensing come in from outside, they have to see that, we are we have our certificate and we are trained in this area. And yeah.
Okay, wonderful. And what advice do you have to anyone out there planning to go to deal with food at any capacity, whether it is at school, a restaurant, or a hospital? What advice do you have?
um I would say take the proper course, make sure that you're getting, the right education needed for it. I think that when we think of like personal hygiene or, serving food, it sounds very easy to us, like, oh, you just pick up the food and you serve it. But really, there's a full back end and a whole list of, components that you have to reach in order to properly serve food to other people. So I think just making sure that you have the right, professor teaching you, or if, you have a proctor teaching you, whoever it is, I think that just make sure that you're comfortable and you're going to gain that knowledge from whatever source it is.
And do you have to provide training to those that work around you?
Training, yes, I do. So like we have a lot of new people who come in, whether they're assistants or they're actual teachers, whether they're certified or not, to be a teacher. You know, directors or anybody above, they may have more knowledge. So whether they're already trained, we always have to make sure we're retraining, because, every facility is different depending on where you've worked before. So retraining is always necessary.
Great. And training, yes, training is good. And I'm sure you keep records of whenever you conduct or have a training at your facility, right?
Yes, of course. It
Okay.
just shows, it looks good on our end, and also just for protocol, in case, like, something happens, we're able to show, specific documentation stating you got this, training, and this is what was offered throughout that training.
Great information. Any final thoughts before you go?
No, I would just say do not get discouraged, and be open-minded. There's a lot of great information to learn from, food safety. And yeah, I would say just keep educating yourself.
Wonderful. Well, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for coming on all the way down from Chicago. And I know you are going to be continuing to do well. Thank you very much for that.
Yes, thank you.
And those of you watching the video, please subscribe to my channel and share this video because you can benefit too. This is Dario taking your call, and bye for now.